Hello everyone, welcome back to Chadwick's Real Tips at our favorite location, Second Dawn Brewing, wearing their wonderful t-shirt at 23rd and Dayton in North Aurora. This week's tip is talking about the importance of the seller's property disclosure. And for all of you sellers out there, you may be wondering, what is this document? Well, in fact, if you're a first-time home seller, you actually probably signed it as a first-time home buyer. What that document is as a seller in good faith, you are disclosing any potential defects with your home. The question you may be asking yourself, well, what do I disclose? Should I disclose the fact my roof is 20 years old? Should I disclose the fact that my sewer line maybe has a break in it? Or should I also disclose maybe that there's some structural issues? The answer is yes to all those. Disclose, disclose, disclose is the name of the game. It relieves you of liability and also prevents you from any seller fraud. On a positive note, it's putting everything on the table. And when everything is disclosed on the table, it's much easier to negotiate and come to an amenable agreement with your potential buyer. There are some things that your agent cannot disclose on your behalf. And a couple of those things, but not including all of them, is if someone died in the home, committed suicide, or if there was a homicide in your home. In Colorado, we're one of the few states where that is called stigmatization of properties. And unfortunately, even though if the agent does know that someone passed in the home, they cannot disclose it. Hopefully this gives you a little bit of ideas about the importance of the seller's property disclosure. Put as much information on there as possible. You won't regret it, and it's going to make your contract go much more smoothly. Be sure to follow all of our social media feeds, and we'll see you next week on Chadwick's Real Tips.